Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. The Lazio fans are out in force, the atmosphere crackling, passions are high. How could this not be inspiring for all those down there in light blue? The action has already started. He could be in here. Oh, important interception. Cleared without complication. That's headed upfield. Dumfries.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Oh, sweet feet. Ronaldinho with a definite foul there. Stood up well to him there. Ribéry. And Ribéry! There's a goal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Passing nice and neat. Pirlo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Shot could be on. Shot a goal! And we have our very first corner. Araujo trying to keep this in. Veron. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of room. Can he finish? No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And the shot! There's a goal! And again they hit the front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Great defending, strong and determined.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Neymar.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready.
There's the shot! Now he's off and running. And it's Messi. Ronaldinho. Kante, who does have an assist to his name. Rummenigge.
Such good technique.
Good read, needed to be.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rummenigge. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Hullet. Vardy. Now the finish! Nicely aimed pass. Rummenigge. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. It's a good spell of possession, this. Decent hit! Really well taken goal. And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So Rummenigge! And it's Ribéry.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Maldini. Veron. Rummenigge. Looking for the runner. Ronaldinho.
Well, he's certainly...
And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Rummenigge. Gullit might just make this. Dumfries. Ronaldinho. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Zanetti. Well, that is one way to stop him. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Neymar. Bergomi gets over and intercepts. Now it's Vardy. Guardiola. He's played him through. Zanetti. And it's Conte. Driving forward. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Messi. Ronaldinho. Quality ball. Vardy looking understandably energised after his goal. Pirlo. Pirlo takes control of it and he's on the move. Rummenigge. Gabriel. That's really well manoeuvred.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113
cuts out the supply.
spettatori.
Guardiola. Now it's Neymar. Can he put it away? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. And he's being shifted off it. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Now it's Ronaldinho.
That's good defensive concentration.
Oh, this looks sharp. Guardiola. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi. He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. Dumfries. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Throw it. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. And it's Veron. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Lazio clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.